Sometimes it's okay to shut the fuck up. Not because you're hiding who you are, but because talking too much has cost me good things and kept me from things I maybe should have had. This isn't about shrinking yourself, it's about timing. You can be 100% you, or maybe 90. Let the people decide if they fuck with that or not. So I have a story for you, right? So I got invited to DR, the Dominican Republic, by a girl I met on a dating app in Thailand, of all places. Yeah, risky, but that's kind of my life story. Foreign country, girl from another foreign country, story of my life. Chaos with a passport. I am the international couch surfer. The vibes are good when I landed. She was there with her sister, her best friend, and her husband. White Canadian guy cooked, and I gotta admit, he put it down on the grill. He put it down. The next day, we hit the beach, just me and the girl. Something about the vibe was different. I really don't know what it was, but it just didn't feel right. Everybody walking up to you trying to sell stuff, not my thing, but I respect the hustle. Just made me not really want to come back to that part. I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but I was okay. We were taking pictures, but things just felt awkward. She speaks English well, but maybe it's my southern accent or something that it was really kind of hard to follow. You know, when you're always having to repeat yourself, but it's cool. It just didn't feel real. And at the moment I realized I want somebody who's like my best friend, somebody I can talk to about nothing and everything. Like I have a homegirl back home that's like that, but I'm just not really interested in her like that. You know, it's platonic. I love her in a different way. But later on, we're drinking. I hop on TikTok live. That was mistake number one. Yes. I said something wild, real wild. Something about, I don't even know how we got here, but something about DR girls costing, working girls seeing $100 and in Thailand $30. Not that I had experienced it myself, but I should have just shut the fuck up. She was heated. Everybody was. I owned it. I apologized it. I grabbed my stuff and I stepped away just to let the energy chill a little bit, you know, just give it some space. So I'm walking down the beach to these different parts, which was kind of a little unsafe. But, I mean, it was like, forget it, bro. It's me. Like, if somebody run up on me, man, I'm going to just have to have the hands. But it just seemed like more of a touristy area, and they're just trying to sell stuff. So I get to this restaurant. It's like a real local, like, type of joint. And these people, like, they loved me. I don't know what it was, but they just wanted to talk to me so bad through this translator app. So I got this good food, like, we're kicking it. And then a little later in the day, I decided it was like, I don't know why I just checked the watch. It was time to go home. But one messed up. I don't have an Uber account. I'm banned from Uber. I don't really know why, but I'm banned from Uber. So no ride. So I walk back to the table that they're at. They're not there. So I found this guy. He seemed sketchy as hell, but he had like face tats. He was kind of thugging it, but you know, I just decided just to rock with it for the time being. So I get into the house. I see like the vibes are still down. Like people are still upset with me for whatever reason. I'm just like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna get up out of here. My flight was in the morning, so I was just like, you know what? I'll just leave now and stay at the airport. So then when the Uber got there, you know, I wanted to just talk to Shorty real quick. And it seemed like things were on a good page. Like she was kind of understanding, but then here goes the homegirl calling her in to, it's like, bro, let me just talk to her. Like I was apologizing. It wasn't like I was intentionally trying to be rude, but whatever. It is what it is. Like, so then past that, I get into the Uber and it's this woman. Right? And she's smiling. She seems very friendly. She doesn't speak any English. And she puts a message in her translator app. And she asks, hey, do you mind if we pick up my sister? And so I'm like, okay. And she said she's cool. She can ride with us. Probably a little sketchy. But I was like, you know what? Who cares at this point? Let's just go. So right down the street, there's her sister. She rides with us. Her sister speaks English. So we start talking, you know, we're just vibing out. It's a cool little vibe. You know, I'm thinking somewhere in my mind, who knows where this could go? Let's see what can I pull out of my, you know, but whatever. So they're talking. I tell them the story. She's like telling me that her sister thinks I'm cute and whatever. The girl that speaks English, the sister says that the Uber driver girl thinks that I'm cute, whatever. So I'm like, oh yeah, what's up? Well, what are y'all doing tonight? Y'all want to go get some dinner or something? We went to this restaurant called the Jellyfish. And after that, what happened? Oh, we ate nice food. It was good vibes, nice restaurant. Spent way more money than I really wanted to spend. But, whatever. That's kind of what my issue is with the DR. I'm thinking if I go to this place, things are not going to cost as much. Why is everything cost so much? And maybe I'm just an ignorant American. Okay, I am an ignorant American. I'm trying to work better on that. But it's like, bro, I do not want to spend this much money. That's why I went here. Not to go buy women, but because it's cheaper, even though it was a free trip in general to an extent. So, yeah, it's whatever. So we eat dinner. We're riding back towards the airport. I'm like, bro, I really do not want to stay at the airport. So they take me to the spot, another hotel, and it didn't look sketchy. It was definitely a little, maybe 2 stars, but, it is what it is. I'm like, at this point, I just want to sleep in a bed and not at an airport. I spend the night. I wake up refreshed, feeling great. Start looking for my glasses. Did not find them. Just realized that's just it for it. And what happens after that? Oh, I'm going to take a shower. And I look in the shower, and guess what? It's a roach, dead, being eaten by ants. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to chill on the shower. I know, foul, stinky. This is my second story being stinky. But I just wasn't going for it, man. It just wasn't for me. So, I get my stuff together, kind of walk around. Breakfast, complimentary breakfast was not really my thing. The egg was too salty, and I don't even know what the other thing was. I just said, forget it. In the future, maybe I should record these things so that it's there. But I just went along with it, So I kicked it there. The girl came and picked me up, whatever. Got my ride to the airport. Got her some gas, and was that it? And that was it. You could tell that she was like really interested in me because she just like looking at me, and I could just see, right? As a man when or not even as a man, as a person, when a person knows. So it was a person's interest in you. But that was the end of the story. I'm at the airport kicking it, man. A lot of beautiful people, and I'm kind of mad that I did not stay at a resort. Well, it wasn't really my option to stay at a resort because I was just tagging along with this group, and I fly free, so I was like, I'll go. Forget it. Then there was an issue at the airport. Like the plane just kept getting delayed because there's something going on with Newark. I guess there's a strike with the control center. So there's only one person working is what somebody told me. So it just delayed it. So I was supposed to be going back to Atlanta, going to get new clothes and getting some stuff together, and then going to Vegas for EDC. I had to just end up going straight to Vegas. Or I went from Punta Cana to Houston because we used connection flights with United. And then I went from Houston to just straight to Vegas, man. Felt so dirty. I think I had to spend the night in Houston. No, in Vegas because our Airbnb wasn't going to be available till like later the next day, which I know people out there. I just did not ask, so I just stayed at the airport. But that's when I edited the first video that's on this page. Maybe I'm kind of rambling on a little long, but, it was kind of like whatever. I realized I don't mind being at the airport because it gives me time to finally slow down and work on stuff that I need to work on, looking at footage, reviewing, da-da-da-da. So, yeah. Moral of the story, shut the fuck up sometimes. That's just kind of what I'm getting at. Just shut the fuck up. And maybe don't go on trips with people you barely know because, like, essentially, y'all just, like, dipped on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of fucked up. Yes, I know you're upset, but just to leave in a foreign country, that's just kind of wild. Like, but I guess it just comes to show you, like, you shouldn't go places with people you really don't know. But look at me in the eyes. Shut the fuck up sometimes. You don't always have to say everything that comes to your mind. Maybe slow down on the alcohol, buddy. All right, guys. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for the story. Thanks for tuning in with my story time. We're going to talk about EDC after this one, yo. Big vibes, big all that. Big AP out, international couch surfer, controlled chaos, more content, more that. We're here. We're here. Tell me where you want me to go visit next, yo. I was thinking about going to France, July. I don't know. June, I mean. I don't know. Just send me some stuff. Like, what do you think I should do? Put some comments in there. Subscribe. Just chat with me. I don't care. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm not popping yet. So I have the time to reply back unless you start kind of being a little too, what do they call it? Parasocial or whatever. I don't know. Just here we go. Thanks for tuning in, yo. Love.